Hey there everyone and welcome to the Sparky Verse. Today we're going to rank the sidearms in Delta Force 2024. Now there are a couple of factors on which we can rate these sidearms, such as the recoil control, the reload speed, the handling, the number of attachments available, and etc. However, I will be considering only 3 factors for my ranking, and I'll give you the reason why I'll be considering those 3 factors only. Number 1 is the amount of damage the sidearm can inflict per shot. The higher the damage is generally better because generally sidearms are the trade-offs for your primary weapon. So whenever you are in the need of reloading a primary weapon but there are enemies there, what you do is that you quickly switch into your sidearm, and if you're having a good sidearm that can deal a good amount of damage, then that comes in handy. The second thing that I consider useful, specifically in the post, is the magazine capacity or the clip size, what you call. The reason being the fact that in Delta Force it's basically a 32 member team. On each side you have 32 members in a battle royale or in a battlefield position. So there are going to be a lot of cases where you will be surrounded by a lot of enemies, specifically when you're going for the objective or you're going to defend it. And in that case you at least need 20 bullets in your sidearm, in my opinion. And the third factor that I will be considering for my ranking is the fire rate of the weapon. Because usually, like I said, there are literally lots and lots of players around you, and you need a weapon that has a suitable fire rate. Because if the weapon can deal good amount of damage but it does not have a suitable fire rate, there's real good chance you're going to miss the opponent or the enemy. So without further ado, let's start the ranking. First of all, we have the Glock 18 or the G18 pistol. A very nice pistol, amazing fire rate, but it lacks on the damage size, and because of that I believe I'm not gonna give it a lot of marks on my ranking, but for me it's a solid 7 out of 10 because it has a really good fire rate and the clip size is also good. Coming up on the second sidearm, which is the QSV92G, overall I'll give it a 6 out of 10 because it has a very good damage. However, the magazine capacity and the fire rate, they're pretty low, so for me it doesn't work out all the time. So yeah, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. Up next we have the insanely damaging revolver, and yes, it is a revolver, it is not a marksman rifle. To be very honest, I was pretty amused on the number of attachments and options that are available with the revolver in this game. There are tons of things that you can do. However, the worst part is that you do not have an increased clip size or magazine for a revolver, which I believe was pretty common back in Call of Duty and all the other games, but I believe in this game they only have a 6 round revolver, and therefore I really don't like it that much. I'm going to rate it a 5 out of 10, although it does have a lot of attachments with it and you can really make it look really fancy. Up next we have the 93R, and this is a burst pistol. I really enjoy using this sidearm and it is really good. The best part is that I don't know if for a lot of people it hits me with that nostalgia of Robocop. The shape of the pistol resembles a lot like his pistol, and it's also a burst pistol just like you to have one. So it's a really cool weapon. It's really nice damage, a very good fire rate, and if you're able to get 2 clean hits on your opponent is definitely down. So for me, I'll give it a solid 8 out of 10. Yeah, it's a very good pistol. But also has a lot of attachment options, so yeah, solid 8 out of 10. Up next we have my favorite pistol of the game, the Glock 17 or the G17. For me, this is the best pistol. If you are using a sidearm in Delta Force 2024, this should be your best pick. It has everything. It has a good fire rate, it has a very good damage, and the clip size is 33 bullet, which is absolutely amazing. And the best part is that even having this large clip size does not affect its handling or aiming down sight speed. So for me, this is absolutely my favorite one, and for that I'll give it a 10 out of 10 because for me it fits, it does everything for me. But okay, not 10. Okay, I'll give it a 9 out of 10, but a solid 9 out of 10. There's a reason John Wick uses Glock 17, and yeah, he also uses other variants of Glock, but this variant in particular, it is a killer in this game. And believe me, there have been certain rounds and matches where I have not used my primary weapon even in for a single kill, and I have made maybe 17 or 25 kills. Yeah, kills ranging between 17 and 25 in different kind of matches with this pistol only. Coming up next in the list is the famous Desert Eagle, one of the all-time favorites of, I believe, every kid in the 90s because of the previous games like Counter-Strike and other games. But in this game, no, it's not going to be my weapon of choice because it has, although good damage, it does not have a very good fire rate. Plus, although I'm not considering this factor for my ranking, but it is a real thing. In Delta Force, the recoil in the Desert Eagle is insane, and you really need to master a lot of this pistol if you need to make good kills with it in a quick manner, because the time to kill it's going to take is a lot, and I don't think you can afford it in a fast-paced game like Delta Force 2024, where there are literally dozens of opponents rushing on you from all different sides. So for me, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 10 for this game only. For this game, for other games, I absolutely love this Desert Eagle gun. And finally, we have the last sidearm, the M1911, the classic sidearm that you can find in almost every Call of Duty and every other shooting game. For me, there are like other good sidearms in this game. So for me, I don't like the 911. To be very honest, I don't like it. Primarily because of its clip size. It has a very small clip size of just 11 bullets. So I believe the QSB is much better option if you're looking for a better damaging sidearm. The QSG is much better than this one. So there you have, folks. So this was my ranking of all the sidearms in Delta Force 2024. Now I'll be sharing with you next is my gameplay with all of these firearms, and I believe that will give you an idea how they work in Delta Force 2024. So please hit that like button if you like the content, share it with your friends, those who love guns or those who love gaming, and for more such content, don't forget to subscribe. It's a Sparky Verse. Enjoy the gameplay. I'll see you in the next video.
Allied troops posting an assault on Objective Alpha. Come to support.
Hey, but I'm dropping him out!
这里还这波 trouble what
Reloading! Cover me! Enter! Leave! Got them!
Verse, sir. Got them pinned down.
Allied troop